Hi, this is Surviving Scrappy Mania, and today I'm going to show you a layout. I'm going to put some things together. I showed you a video how to create these butterflies, so I want to use this in this layout. I also show you how to create these doilies, this stamp doily using the EK Success stamping gear. And basically, I used the card. I put the stamp. This is the stamp that I use. I put it on my paddle. And then I stamped around the page. So the link for this, how I made this, I'm gonna put it on the description area. And the link of how I made this, I'm gonna also put it on the description area. Now what I want to show you is how to put it together. So the ink that I used here was Stampin' Up! Ink, and it's a rainbow pad that I created. Usually you can buy these rainbow pads by Stampin' Up! It's called Spectrum stamping pad, and you can buy them without color. You can also buy them, let me go and get the other one. You can also buy them pre-inked, like this one was pre-inked, and this is the taffy. And the taffy has a wonderful little pastel kind of sweet little color, like this one. And see how it's really nice. So that's the taffy. So if you want this this rainbow pad, or it's called Spectrum stamping pad, then get the taffy. Okay. Now, if you want to create your own Spectrum pad, you can buy them uninked, like I did here, and then I go ahead and ink it up with whatever colors I wanted. So I wanted a nice bright color. So for this one I used, and then you can put the colors that you used: Only Orange, Positive Pink, Lovely Lilac, Brilliant Blue, and Gable Green. So when I stamped it, I went ahead and just stamped from the blue, Brilliant Blue, to my Only Orange, and that's how I got the color there on my circle. So you have the brilliant blue on top of the circle doily and orange, Only Orange. So I only used those four. So now I need kind of some photo mats. So this saying that you see there is from Ali Edward stamp, and then now I need a circle. So I'm going to create a circle. Now that cutting mat that you see there, glass cutting mat, is actually have some repositional adhesive, so that way my paper will not move. And I measured earlier, you saw me measuring that circle, and I made a circle 4 and 7/16 of an inch. Now I was trying to see if I can use that circle, but it didn't work out. It was too small, so now I'm just using a larger page. And before I cut the circle, I always kind of do a dry run and run that circle cutter around my paper, just to make sure that I'm not going to cut outside the outline. And then I'm just now I'm just putting away my cutter, so that way, since it has repositional adhesive, I make sure that I really put a wax paper on my cutter, so that way it doesn't get dust or lint or anything like that while I store it. So now I'm kind of going through my embellishment bin, like you can see there, and I'm just pulling things out to see if it goes well with this layout. And you will see at the end, I really don't use that banner or that little mason jar there. So I cut these letters that says love, and then I did stamp a saying that says all you need is love. And then this paint, this marker that you have there, it's a dual tip marker or a dual tone marker. And I'm using that to kind of give an outline to my circles. Then after I did the outline on my circle, I decided it would be nice to kind of reproduce that same outline on my layout. So here you see me kind of creating that outline. Then I'm gonna put that stamp that says this story means the world to me, and it's one of the stamp that comes in a set from Ali Edward and Technic Tuesday. So then I decided to sew the edges of my layout, and I'm actually using silver thread because the marker that I use to create my outline is actually a silver tone with a blue outline marker. So now I'm gonna put a little bit of cluster. First I'm gonna put my mats down inside the circle of those doilies, and then I decided to cut this doily in half and put the other half on the opposite side of my layout. And then I'm just putting this camera, which is an Amy Tangerine from an old collection. And now I'm ready to place my butterfly. So I'm using tacky adhesive to adhere the butterfly, and I only put glue on the body. Then I have these transparency. I have a adhesive transparency that I bought some time ago, which I like using to stamp my letters, and then I kind of use the transparency to place it on the layout. Sometimes you kind of stamp on the layout and you ruin the whole thing because it's not quite where you want it to stamp. It doesn't come out right. While by using this transparency, I have the ability to move it anywhere I want, and if I don't like it, I can pull it up. Now, that love, and what I'm showing you there is the love, I didn't really like the color. It needed to be more monochromatic and needed to kind of go with the layout more than the different colors that I had there. So the best solution for this is to take some acrylic paint that matches the color of your layout and kind of paint it in, and that's what I did. Now that little appliance there, it's not a brush, it's a nib, and it has a very fine tip, and that's what I use to kind of paint my letters. It keeps it within the line, and there's no possibility that you're gonna paint outside of your letters. And then what you're gonna see is I'm gonna paint the butterfly, but it's gonna be off camera, and you'll see it at the end after I'm done with my layout. Here I'm putting a flight path, and I'm just kind of filling it in with my acrylic paint. Okay, so here's my layout, and just very simple. The focus again is going to be on the pictures, and then I'll put some journaling around here or up here about the event of these pictures. So here's my layout, and I hope you like it. Thank you for watching. Bye now. So here you can see that I did put some blue acrylic paint on the wings of my butterfly, and I kind of like that look. It gives it a dual tone. And then there's my title and the whole layout. Hope you like this video, and thank you for watching. Bye now.